Let's go. Let's just continue our chaos.
It's May 11th, 2023.
Thanks for sending that to me.
Dispatchers in Bourget, Ontario receive a call from a woman.
Wow.
She tells them she hears loud
I wish
music,
I could make it. Oh, I can make it
screaming,
bigger.
and what sounds like a gunshot coming from the house next door. She's worried her neighbor may have hurt himself. The man inside is 39-year-old Alain. He's a drywall contractor, no criminal record.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Firearm.
The house right across the street from those duplexes, Texas, that very first house, the one directly behind the Stop and Go, that's where my girlfriend lived. I just walked from 607 Hilltop right across the street. She looked awesome in a pair of tight jeans, too. She was only 16. I think I was 18. Yeah. But she still looked good in a pair of jeans. I'm just saying.
As far as police know, there's no reason to expect violence. No threats, no history, no call from Alain himself. It's a standard wellness check. Officers are sent to make sure everything's okay. 3 officers from the Ontario Provincial Police arrive at the property.
And I'll tell you something else, Texas. She looked good in a pair of jeans before they invented thongs. Okay? She looked really good without the jeans, too. Of course, I didn't even make it to second base, okay? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But yeah, I didn't make it to second base, but I did get to see her butt cheeks without the jeans on it. I wish I'd have known what to do with it. We'd still be in her bedroom right now. Yeah, get an AI robot to bring us meals. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna leave us running.
Scene. Flashlights out, moving quietly, trying to make contact.
Yeah, just cover the front door. Just gonna do a perimeter check first.
The scene is surprisingly quiet. Given the urgency of the 2 a.m. call, officers likely expected chaos, but instead the home appears still. They move carefully, checking for anything out of place. It's a standard approach in an unknown situation. At this point, they don't know if someone's hurt or lying in wait. With the back door locked and no sign of movement inside, the officers double back. There's still no response. Nothing to confirm what they're walking into. It's unclear whether this is a false alarm or something much worse. So they circle back to the front, preparing to make contact the only way left.
I like that porch.
At this moment, Alain had allegedly just woken up to flashlights and muffled voices. Not recognizing them as law enforcement, he reached for a semi-automatic rifle and without hesitation, opened fire through his bedroom wall. He fired 9 rounds in quick succession. Sergeant Eric Muller is hit almost immediately and drops to the ground just inside the mudroom. Constable Marc Lauzon is also struck, but his body armor stops the round. Constable Francois Gamache, who remained outside, is also wounded, hit by either a direct bullet or a ricochet while taking cover behind a cruiser. The entire exchange happens in seconds, and when the footage resumes, Sergeant Muller is lying on the ground, motionless.
Yep. It brings back a lot of memories. Not that I never saw the duplex at a bird's eye view, but the surrounding areas. Texas is sending me pictures of 6 and Hilltop. That's all. I spent a lot of time there. Damn. I was 18 and 19 years old. I had just graduated high school in Dothan, Alabama, and we moved to Irving. Damn. Yeah, that was the last place I lived with my dad. Yeah, he passed away when I was 19. And he was my hero, man. My idol. I loved him more than I loved myself. I would have died for him, literally. At 19, they said, okay, you die or he die. No, me. No doubt in my mind. Not one doubt. He was definitely he was my everything. We were the best of friends.
You fuckers are on motherfucker, man. Such a did.
Wow.
I fuck with no motherfucker. Should've never broken my house. Sorry about that.
Meanwhile, officers outside are still trying to make sense of what just happened. With one man down and two others narrowly avoiding the same fate, they hold their positions using nearby vehicles for cover. There's no visual on the shooter, no confirmation of his exact location inside. From their perspective...
Now, once the officers, they had probable cause to be there, they announced themselves, and that's all it took.
It's unclear whether he's preparing to surrender or fire again.
And see, if you think it was like, oops, a mistake, the moment he found out they were police officers, why didn't he throw down his gun and give up? He's still ready to fight and still shoot. He knew exactly who was entering his house. Exactly. They announced themselves, and he got the gun and shot him. If not, he would have thrown the gun down. I'm sorry, I thought you were an intruder. Any person with a right mind would have done that, correct?
Then from inside the house, 4 more shots ring out.
Now this is after he finds out they're cops. Yeah, you lying piece of shit.
Eventually, Alain comes to a grim realization. He shot a police officer. In a sudden shift, he picks up the phone
already
and dials
knew.
911.
Now he's just trying to cover his ass. That's all. He knew exactly who he was shooting at. Now he's trying to go, oh, it was a mistake. You black piece of shit.
Unfortunately, you broke into my house.
And I'm just assuming he's black. I don't really know. I shouldn't say that because I don't know what race he is. I'm just assuming because the odds are in my favor.
Where am I at inside the house?
Hey! D3! You just took 5 minutes off. D3's like, get the fuck out, Night Cop. We're done with you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. And guys, you can get your StreamLoots cards and add time or take time away from the stream. It's right there, guys. Make sure you fucking give this video a thumbs up. I'm just reading what I see. Push this video out. Thank you so much, Texas.
Despite the efforts of paramedics, Sergeant Eric Mueller was pronounced dead at the scene. The other 2 officers survived their injuries. In the weeks that
Texas
followed,
71
Alain claimed he
XX
mistook
subtracted 5 minutes from the marathon timer.
Who did? Holy shit, that's 10 minutes in less than 10 minutes. Thank you for playing the card, man.
officers for intruders. But prosecutors...
Yeah, I mean, I'll go early. I'll go early. I got 2 brand new pairs of thongs I want to try on in my body length mirror. I don't want to cover up the butterfly.
painted a far darker picture of a man lying in wait, angry, armed, and ready to kill. On May 24th, 2025, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder.
Death
He was
penalty.
sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys understand what life in prison means? It means that the taxpayers of that state will be paying $45,000 plus, depending on what state it is, to house this piece of shit for the rest of his life. Bring back capital punishment. If you kill somebody, it even says this in the Bible, an eye for an eye. Sentence him to death.
For 25 years. Sergeant Eric.
Gotta play the song before I play the last one. I want to play something. This is in dedication to my father. I'm gonna play this. This is all for my dad. Since I started thinking about him tonight. You guys ready? Let's go.
Mueller never drew his weapon.
Hi, Miss
He
Bridge.
was shot multiple times and died on the floor of a
Hi,
home he
darling.
entered only to help. The words he left Sergeant Mueller with, cruel and deliberate, may have been the last ones the officer ever heard. Our next case takes us to Stockton, California,
Xtexas
where a
71
woman calls
XX
the police
subtracted
reporting
7
screams.
minutes from the marathon timer.
Damn, you guys want me to get the fuck on, don't you? Holy shit. Yeah, we want to get you. We know you got to try them thongs on, Night Cop.
Coming from a nearby home on La Cresta Way.
Yeah,
Well, happy birthday to you, some bitch.
I think the people across the street need some help.
Like medical help or the police?
Like they're screaming, yelling, the windows are shaking. I think the man is going crazy over there. He's been acting really strange the last couple days.
Responding to the scene is Officer Jimmy Inn, a 30-year-old father of 3 who had served with the Stockton Police Department for 4 years. At 10:07 a.m., he arrives at the address, walking straight into a deadly confrontation.
Please.
Yeah, because nobody's buying StreamLoots cards from the marathon collection. There it is, guys. If you want me to stay longer. Cassandra? Who the fuck is Cassandra? I got a message from, oh, this is on, how are you doing? Awesome. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. Maybe they'll say, we want to see the butterfly. Where are you at exactly? And I'll give them the link. Miss Bridger, I'm going to send you a damn... Let me send her the link even if she didn't ask for the fucking thing.
His colleague, Officer Pancho Freire, is caught by surprise, trying to process the sudden gunfire and locate the source.
Come in and say hello.
Partner's down. Jimmy, you all right?
See if that works.
58 shots fired. My partner is down. Code 3 now. Jimmy? Jimmy, stay with me!
But then, in a desperate and dangerous move, the suspect grabs his 8-year-old son and, using him as a shield, approaches Officer Freire.
Don't do it! Let the kid go! Don't do it! I want you to let the kid go, man. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you.
Lurker, but not a troll. Styling hair. How are you? I could use your services, but you know, I don't have a lot left. I rely on my toupee. And I found out if you buy your dentures and a toupee at the same time, you can get a 10% discount. I learned that shit from Geico.
Don't let the kid go, man. 50, I need units code 3. He's strangling the kid and my partner.
Shoot him!
Let the kid go!
He's strangling the kid and he's saying, let the kid go. No more what? Store trooper? No more what? What is a store trooper? Oh, a stormtrooper. Okay. That's probably what you meant.
Let him go.
Would you punch me in the face for $1 million?
I would knock you the fuck out for $1 million.
You would punch my pretty face for $1 million?
Yeah, and I'd get you a new face. You wouldn't have to wear makeup to look pretty.
Yeah.
Let go of the kid.
No,
Before he can
comma.
close the distance,
You
movement
can come
appears from the
into
side.
my
A neighbor
YouTube stream and
charges
say
in,
hi.
slamming into the suspect and ripping the child from his grasp, ending the standoff in an instant.
Oh, cutie. Are you talking about me or the babies in the video? See, that Miss Styling Hair, that's why I love to take my Yorkies to either a dog park or just take them walking, because there's always some pretty woman that says, oh, how cute. And I'll be like, me or the dog? Or I'll say, oh, thank you, sweetheart, but what do you think about my Yorkie? I got it going on. Thank you for that blatant lie, Miss Styling Hair. I appreciate it. Way to go along with my lie.
Lance Lowe was shot down instantly. The gunfire ended the threat, but it couldn't undo what had already happened. For Jimmy
Let
and
me
his
know
family,
in the
loss
chat
was
that you're
shattering.
here, and
A
I'll
wife left
shout
without
you
her
out.
partner, and a baby who would grow up without ever knowing his father. And for the child caught in the middle of it all, the trauma of watching his own father die will last a lifetime. A domestic disturbance had turned into a deadly confrontation in seconds and left scars that would never heal. It's February 4th, 2021, a quiet afternoon on Interstate 10 near Deming, New Mexico. In a few minutes, a routine traffic stop will explode into violence, leaving one officer dead
Oh, we've seen this one before. You guys want me to advance, or you want to watch this one
and
again?
triggering a 40-mile pursuit across the desert highways. The
We've
driver's
seen this on other
39-year-old
videos. Oh, I never saw him like that. All I could see was the way he looked in the video. I never saw what he actually looked like. Yeah, he's a fucking illegal.
Omar Felix Cueva, a convicted felon with a
Why am I full of myself? Because I look better in a thong than you do? Don't be jealous, Texas, just because it's your birthday and all.
long history of drug and firearm offenses. According to federal investigators, he's been moving large quantities of methamphetamine across the border, and he's armed. Homeland
chat
Security
here.
agents had planned to intercept him that day, but
Hey,
instead
I got a question. Why does people on Messenger, because when I went back to Facebook, I went back, a couple months ago, and these girls will text me and want to know if I've got something called Signal. I don't even know what that is. And then Telegram. Why? It blows my mind because we're already on Facebook Messenger, right? We can chat on it. What's the purpose? And I'm asking for real. What's the purpose of these women wanting me to go to Telegram or Signal when we're already chatting on Messenger? She says hi, I say hi. Then she said, do you have Telegram? Or do you have Signal? I don't even know what Signal is. So no, I don't have that. What's the
New
purpose?
Mexico
I
State
don't get
Police
it.
to make the stop.
It's got to be some kind of
Officer Darian
scam thing
Jarrett
going
is the one
on.
who answers the call. 28 years old, a father of 3 with another child on the way, and unaware of just how dangerous the man is.
I wanted to see her butt again. I'm very disappointed, D3. I'm very disappointed.
At 12:33 p.m., Jarrett pulls over Cueva's white Chevrolet pickup along the shoulder of I-10. He walks up on the passenger side, speaking
I
calmly.
never heard of Signal either. But a girl said, do you have Signal yesterday? I'm like, I never even heard of that. She said, what? You've never heard of Signal? I said, okay, let me say it again. I've never heard of, and then I put it in parentheses, in quotations, so she'd understand. I've never heard of Signal. And I don't have Signal.
Afternoon, sir. My name's Darian Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark. Yeah.
So this officer lost his life over a window tint.
You mind if I open the door?
Facebook controls your stuff? What do you mean? Oh, is that why it is? They're trying to get off Facebook Messenger because Facebook is controlling something? That makes sense. What was that? You just put up a bunch of emotes. Oh, the hearts, okay.
Yeah. I know you got temp tags. You got registration for the vehicle? Yes, sir. I'll need registration and driver's license as well. Right, you gotta...
Get better seal, no.
All right, do you have insurance for the vehicle?
Telegram?
Where is it?
I've heard of Telegram.
Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return, okay?
Oh, sale.
Go ahead. Shut the vehicle off. If you want, it's up to you.
Oh, if I don't have signal. Got it.
Well, I know.
Cueva stalls getting out of the vehicle,
Yeah, we're dealing with an illegal piece of shit alien.
claiming he's waiting for someone to send him a picture, possibly of his insurance. In reality, it's just buying time.
While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you.
They're scammers, you think so, DO2?
Huh? Yeah, so I can run
Can I call you CP3PO? C3PO? Yeah, C3PO.
Got paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick.
That's what I was thinking, scammers.
No, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? All right, hold on. All right, let's go to my vehicle, okay?
I would never let him get out on that driver's side, not without me over there with him.
Come on.
Oh, shit!
When Officer Jarrett asks about a handgun, Cueva appears
Son
to
of a
comply,
bitch.
unholstering it and leaving it on the seat. But as he opens the door, he's hiding something far deadlier in his other hand. Jarrett never sees the rifle and never knows it's already aimed in his direction. Cueva jumps back into his truck and speeds off. Moments later, Homeland Security agents in the area come across the scene, finding Officer Jarrett on the side of the road and beginning life-saving efforts. Meanwhile, state police stay on Cueva's tail, a chase that ends in Las Cruces and is caught on camera by bystanders.
There he goes! Fuck yeah!
Listen to this hillbilly idiot. Hell yeah! Look at this piece of shit.
Hey, get the fuck back!
Yeah, me, Miss Bridge. Can I give you a tip? Let me know if I can give you a tip.
Cueva's flight ended in Las Cruces, where he was shot and killed after exchanging gunfire with police.
Good.
In the weeks that followed,
Save the
investigators
taxpayers lots of
determined
money.
that Officer Jarrett had not been fully briefed on who he was stopping or the extent of Cueva's violent history. He had no reason to expect that the driver was armed with multiple weapons or that he was willing to open fire without warning. That lack of critical information left Jarrett exposed from the very start and ultimately unprepared for the deadly ambush that took his life.
Damn.
Billings, Montana. In a store parking lot, a woman screams from inside her car, telling a passerby she's being held against her will, that the man with her has a knife. She tells him to call 911.
Here, I'm going to pause the time real quick. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave this running. I'll be right back.
Minutes later, officers are dispatched to intercept the vehicle she's described.
Yeah, female approached a calling party and said that there was a male in her car with a knife that wouldn't get out. Female got back in the car and they both took off. So both female and male with a knife should be in that car. She was screaming to call the police because they still left the apartment.
As the pursuit continues, the driver begins making increasingly dangerous moves, crossing over into oncoming traffic and forcing other motorists to swerve out of the way.
See if we can get some flex set up. We're again headed in the opposite lane of travel, so we're traveling north in southbound traffic. I'm gonna head southbound at you, but... Copy. Anybody that's ahead, let's see if we can't start slowing traffic down that's coming the opposite direction against him.
Under normal circumstances, officers might have called the pursuit off to avoid the risk to other drivers. But with reports of a woman being held at knife point inside the vehicle, the decision is made to press on. Then, the unthinkable happens. The pursuing officer's patrol car collides head-on with an oncoming vehicle, the impact catastrophic. The officer behind the wheel, Robert Duran, is killed instantly. The suspect's vehicle is also wrecked, and moments later, the woman inside steps out, claiming her captor fled on foot.
Going down, going to the left.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car right now!
319, myself and another unit just got into a head-on collision here.
Let me see your hands! Walk to me! Where is he? Where is he? Walk back to me! Walk back to me now!
How are you guys doing for? I got the female coming back to you right now.
Probably one now standing in the car. Come back.
You lost power?
Raise your hands.
Okay, good. Now's not the time to be losing power.
Come back. Where is he? What is he? Is he in the car?
No, he went that way.
Come here. Get down. Get down. Let me check you. Get in the car. Okay.
Get down, get down. Let me check you. Get in the car. Make up your fucking mind.
Let me see. I need to check you.
You don't put a victim on the ground. You lean her against your car. Let me just pat you down for safety purposes real quick, darling. And you pat her down and put her in the backseat of your car. That's it. He hadn't even patted her down. He doesn't know if she's part of it or not. We don't know.
Check you for weapons.
Oh, just D? Okay. Big D. Does that stand for Dick or Dallas? I'm just asking. D, when you're here on Mother's Day, I'm going to say, Happy Mother's Day, D. I heard you was a real mother.
Okay.
Just say it.
Where's he at? Who is it?
His name is Mark. He's my boyfriend.
Does he have any weapons?
Yes, he does.
What does he have?
He has a gun.
Where's he at?
He went
He ran?
Yes, he did.
You need
Okay,
to
stand
pat her down.
by. So I have the victim right now in the back of my car. She's saying it's her boyfriend, unknown on the name yet. He's got 1080 with a gun, went into these bushes right here.
Moments later, a tactical unit from the Santa Fe Police Department arrives. Heavily armed and equipped for high-risk situations, they hook the suspect's...
You wanna be bad, just...
Go! Oh, yeah.
vehicle and pull it clear, preparing to move in and search for the alleged kidnapper. But as the minutes pass, doubt begins to creep in.
If this was fucking lying, too, and Duran died for nothing.
Like as far as the kidnapping? Yeah. So is it like a known relationship between suspect and victim?
I have no.
So the caller, I guess he's leaving Vizcaya and she's driving, pulls up in front of him and is like telling him to get the dude out of her car and then that she needs help. And then he's like,
Scott, how you doing, man? This is a marathon stream, everybody. Make sure you get your StreamLoots cards from the Marathon Collection. Make sure it's Marathon before you get them. And also, if you sub to my StreamLoots, you get 2 free packs a month and all the other perks.
we'll call the police. She's like, no, he's gonna stab me, he's gonna kill me. So then he called and then they took off. And then
And she was the driver.
that's what the caller said. And the caller said he didn't see a knife or anything. He saw something black, like the diameter of like a broomstick, but he couldn't like see.
That would be him.
Oh, man. If this was like a code 20 gone bad.
Now, let me tell you why she knows all this shit, the female officer. Because usually the female officer and the dispatcher are fucking yakety yak like they're on the Phil Donahue show, back and forth on the phone all the time. Because the female officer got nothing fucking better to do than to yak with the dispatcher. That's why she knows all this. They're like best of friends and shit, and they just gossip and drama all the time. Talking from experience.
Execute this chick.
Later, speaking with detectives, a very different picture begins to emerge. The vehicle she'd been driving was stolen. And this wasn't her first time leading police on a high-speed pursuit in one. Even more telling, the way she described that earlier incident bears striking similarities to her story this time, including the supposed man she claimed she was the victim of.
And he ran the other way.
Remember when I was saying pat this bitch down? She needs an Oscar for her live performance. She wasn't the victim. She was the perpetrator, the suspect they were looking for. I didn't know that. All I knew was that, hey, we don't know what she is. Pat her down.
Ran what other way?
Like,
Hold on for me just a minute.
He ran to the left-hand side.
Where's he at?
He went running.
He ran?
Yes, he did.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt also, with black jeans.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt and another black jacket.
A red shirt and a black jacket?
And dark jeans.
In July 2024, a Santa Fe County jury found 49-year-old Janine Jaramillo guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder. Prosecutors argued she staged her own kidnapping and weaponized that lie to push officers into a deadly pursuit. She now faces 2 life sentences plus decades more in prison. For the families, the verdict brought a measure of justice, but not closure. Duran was the first Santa Fe officer killed in the line of duty in over 90 years. The other driver involved was simply driving home, unaware that
The tip, sweetheart, this is, hey, sexy butt, I'm talking directly to you. With this winter weather we're having, with the snow and shit, and I'm talking from experience, it's not a good idea to go outside wearing only a t-shirt and a thong to go pee in your backyard. It's too fucking cold. I mean, I walked back in and I was like a little short stack of dimes. And I lost my ballie somewhere along the line. I don't know what happened. It took an hour for him to come back. You wouldn't have that problem, but I'm just saying it's not a good idea at this point during the storm. Okay?
wrong-way chase was hurtling toward him. The district attorney called the outcome the end of a 2.5-year nightmare. The defense vowed to appeal, but no court battle can change what happened on March 2nd, 2022. 2 lives cut short.
Okay, hold on. So guys, you guys have a super blessed evening, and we'll see you Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.